treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I see our goal.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
This going towards women is a moth to a flame.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, not necessarily easier to counter.
Focus your attacks.
My path is back through, and our quarry shall fall!
Put an end to this boat.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brand. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We fight. To arms.
Of course. Look there. I espy another statue.
Let us make our way over to it while it is in our sights. A tad too high, methinks. I'm all for smelling the roses, but just now I'd rather press on. I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts, was there not?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Find succor in these troubled times.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
How are things?
Over here, if you please. Hi, would you care to join me? I was hoping you'd... Do you know, I had a... say... How I long... She's always telling... After all, if the world... It seems unfair that... But listen to me, what... My apologies, friend. Thank you for indulging me. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the... we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
Best head to market before it slips my mind.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
I'm in fine. Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
What's life without a bit of fun?
Very well, I hope.
You've come! So, what say you? Many thanks, friend.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
I quite agree.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for...
What's life without...
Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the young lass fares. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We have reached our destination.
Oh, it's not right. It does. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be... Yet e'er since he came here,
I understand how you must... There is no medicine. I am caring for him. However, mayhap convalescing in a...
Home!
Dear, we are pressed.
All right, he stays.
I will look after him.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Do you know the river close by the church? Well, that's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy. I was thinking you could help. I'll help too. I'll look.
Now we seek gold ore.
I'm not leaving till you take it.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
on. There's much need doing.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
Right you are. We have arrived.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet?
Wow! This'll be... Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over, thanks. So, remember how now lots of people who the priests have been treating everyone as bad. I want to help them, apart from ask you, that is. Would you... Oh, I'll talk to the priests in the meantime.
Now we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops, or make some ourselves by combining the ingredients.
By your leave.
Hoy, friend! There's something I've come to understand. Every last for it made me... I want to live a life. I tire of looking at this. 'Tis proof that I am... 'Tis something... here is the last of the... Now, I'd best... I may not be able to want... Thus, I cannot, though... Till then...
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
Need anything?
Stop by again soon.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be
It's a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
Indeed, you are correct.
An unsettled mind begets an unsettled world.
Got something for me?
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, not to mention, I have to find the meat. Oh. You wouldn't... You would procure it yourself? In that case, the slums are a bane to the bodies. We do what we can. Your aid is most
Tell is, my asmite can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the world a night.
Yes, sir. Have you procured? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but in place of a reward, only if you've the time and inclination, of course. As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you found an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now, even by chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, so, he was put into
Ah, material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Here he is. This young man is Lou. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him. But to be perfectly honest, I doubt the sound after all. There is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. Come, come.
Psst. You there. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing... It started with a slight fever, and now I can see that empty bed. An old man, he told me he was feeling better. That he'd be well enough. Mayhap I'm just imagining things. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the gracious...
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
Each of our patients deserves our full attention. Would that we had more hands to aid us. Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the... None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including Teles. She gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind, which is to be expected, and yet... a pop...
This basement sick room sounds rather unsavoury. Shall we see what Sir Luke...
Sir, a none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand... You've done this much for me. Well, you've my thanks. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you... Should you find evidence fit to implicate her... See, I've already reported... So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need.
What about this reeks of a plot? Let us gather evidence that we might expose it.
True enough.
I know not why, but the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate?
My greens are second to none.
Right, just follow me. It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right. This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night without fail. Perhaps...
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen? How might we enter the basement sick room?
Well said.